of white vessel, that white cubby kind of poking above the circular cylinder. That is our life raft today. That is the Zodiac Life Prop. It's capable of pulling 175-pound passengers. So it's bigger in size than this entire boat and can hold more people. And so in the event of an emergency, we'll push that into the lake, pull it up to the side where you guys boarded, and we'll pull something called the Panther line. From there it would self-inflate into a massive life raft. And then we would slowly and calmly climb aboard. And then me and my captains would destroy the entire building. And it's taken them years to fully recover, fully rebuild after that forest fire. But now once again you can go for horse rides up there. So it's good to see all the new growth. And of course the old bison paddock also completely burnt through. Actually, interesting story about one of the bisons there, living there. So they like to call him Jimmy. So Jimmy thought he could fight the fire. And being really a ton bison, Parks Canada couldn't exactly convince him otherwise. And so they had to leave him behind. While the other bisons fled in trailers, Jimmy stayed behind, believing he could fight that fire. And then Parks Canada returned after that forest fire burned through, expecting to see the worst by a charred bison corpse. What they saw was incredible. It was a completely healthy bison standing on a bunch of burnt grass. And so we have no clue how in the world he survived that forest fire. Not like we can ask him, right? Hey, how'd you do that? Doesn't exactly understand English, not that smart yet. No, but we go with two main theories as to how he survived that forest fire. The first is he rolled around in a lot of wet. You guys will make it to the border one way or another, even if we need a little manpower. You guys can paddle enough to get us there, right? And of course, just teasing you guys. Just listen to me, and your captains will take real good care of you guys today. You do have a crew of 3 on board today, highly trained in man-overboard first aid and firefighting techniques. Your captain up at the helm, and this paddle house is Captain Dorian. He was the one who gave you your dockside announcements. That is Captain Dorian. Very, very experienced captain, practically born on the boat. He's been driving boats his entire life. He hails from Seattle and is piloting boats along the west coast all the way up to Alaska. So plenty of experience. He'll be serving as your U.S. registered captain today. That is Captain Dorian. Your second captain, just on my right side right here, he's Captain Michael. Captain Michael. He's a Canadian captain, registered through Transport Canada. So we drive the Canadian boat, not this one. But he will be acting as your deckhand today, circulating around the vessel, making sure we're all behaving, making sure no one's going for a midday swim. And if you do have any questions throughout the boat ride, for those of you downstairs, you're welcome to wave down Michael. He'll be happy to answer anyone in the small pond, sitting there as the fire burned just a mere few feet away from him. Once it burned through, he simply climbed up, being completely fine. It's incredible the survival instincts these animals had. Actually, just a week before that